It's been a busy morning for Justin Hokanson. He'll be at the 1 o'clock news conference with head coach Hugh Freeze coming up here at the top of the hour in the Auburn football building. He'll give you an update at Auburn Live on 3 Sports. He's on the phones with us now. Hoke, where this recruiting class was in October compared to where it is now, Hugh Freeze and his staff they've done a pretty amazing job to get it to this point, in my opinion. How do you see today so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty remarkable where they've come. I mean, they were sitting at dead last in the league at one point, probably September, October, or maybe a spot ahead of Vanderbilt. And as it stands right now, they are 16th in the country and 7th in the league. They're one spot behind Texas A&M, which they could catch, and there's still a target or two out there for Auburn. There's still the potential to jump A&M and move into 6th in the SEC. That's a remarkable job when they were in the 50s a couple of months ago. You look at their class, 4 of the top 5 kids on the On3 consensus that are in that class have come in the last couple of weeks, some of them in the last couple of days, 4 of the top 5 ranked kids. So they've done a great job. There's no question about it. A couple of those kids they were in on before, but they didn't close the deal or couldn't do it. Then everything changes, staff changes, and they're able to close the deal. And then there's, of course, a couple of kids that they've gotten with the new staff really landed them. So it's hard to argue against them doing a really good job in the last few weeks. Yeah, you lose Tony Mitchell today. That would have been a good one perception-wise. You lost there was a corner that committed Braden Marshall that stuck with UCF. They wanted him, but getting Keldrick Falk was huge. Getting Isaiah Miller, the JUCO offensive tackle the other day, was huge. So overall, they've done a really good job, and they've gotten some players at some positions of need.
Yeah, and just minutes ago, big announcement. You don't see a lot of guys flip from Ohio State, but Kayan Lee, the cornerback, flips from Ohio State to Auburn. That's a huge get for Hugh Freeze.
Yeah, it is. You don't see that very often. I would imagine with Wesley McGriff and Zach Etheridge coaching DBs, who are both top-notch recruiters, Auburn should get some good defensive backs over the next few years as long as those two guys are there. Those two guys have been around and can really recruit and have got some players in the NFL. So I would imagine defensive back should be a good position to recruit for Auburn. But, yeah, it was a good get, especially from a program like Ohio State. And that was a tough one. I mean, probably in the last week there was some thought that he might, Ohio State might be the school. And I think Auburn stuck to their guns in the way they were recruiting him and landed him. It was big.